It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Ow!
Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, the season hasn't gone as smoothly for them as I'm sure they hoped it would. The good news is we still have a good chunk of it left to play. But if they're going to make a run, they better do it soon. And Kenny Atkinson, hired by Brooklyn back in 2016, another point guard turned coach. Shaq, he played professionally for over a decade.
Yeah, he played in Italy, Paisan. He played in France, Sebon. He played in Germany, Bratwurst. He played in Spain, Hola. You can make an excellent living playing abroad.
I didn't know you spoke so many languages, and you broke the barrier in one try. Wow. But he's been coaching since 2004, and as an assistant with the Hawks, he really showed he was ready.
All right, and now with the tip coming up shortly, time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Let's meet your Brooklyn Nets. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 35, Kenneth Fareed. At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Karis LeVert. Starting at center, standing 6'11", number 31. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 24, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. The other guard, standing 6'5", number 1, D'Angelo Russell. The head coach of your home team is Kenny Atkinson. Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
From Brooklyn, New York, and the home of the Nets, we're broadcasting live from Barclays Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand. They come into this one very confident. They feel like this is a game they should win against a team that struggled. We'll see if they can take care of business.
You know, this is a bit of a quirk in the schedule. They're going to play this team on their court first, and then in the next game, they'll be on the opponent's home court. So it's almost like a mini series, and it creates some interesting scenarios in terms of how you approach it. But it is just 2 games on the schedule, so ultimately, that's how you have to deal with it.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Batum outside at the 3 with Kaminsky at the 4. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center, locking down the middle. Chris, looking at the year so far, teams that made big changes in the offseason starting to develop now some chemistry.
Well, it takes some time, especially if the acquisitions are on the younger side. And this is where great coaching can make all the difference. This is where a great basketball culture in the locker room can make all the difference. It's all about, we say chemistry, chemistry, chemistry. What does that mean? It means trust. It takes time to build trust. It takes time to understand your players and what they like, where to get them the ball, what makes them better. And once you get to that point, it's a liberating feeling because now you feel like, okay, guys, we've gotten through the murky waters. Now we can have some fun. We know who we are. We have an identity. Let's go out and be us.
Walker's shot is off.
Some very slack defending, playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the length.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane, takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Off the left rim and out. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston. He gets that one.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. And that one drops.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Russell against Walker. Knocked away. Kaminsky kicks to Monk. On the wing, Batum. 4 on the clock. With the shot. No good off the back of the rim. Nets leading by 4. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
Well, Kevin, I talked to him about the shot blockers they face in this matchup. He said if we can play a little more up-tempo and score before their bigs can recover and get set, that'll help. Also putting them on the move in half-court sets, whether ball screens or screen and roll, can help as well. We'll see if his team executes his game plan, Kevin.
David thinks sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
Well, look, you can play with pace, you can play with speed, and still be patient. And that's what this team is going to have to do against this aggressive D. They can't force things. They've got to play smart and in control.
Here's Monk after the basket by Brooklyn. There's the pass to Walker, and stolen by Russell. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Allen.
And for the Hornets, after last year's debacle, it's a whole new world. I mean, think about a new GM, new head coach, and a fresh outlook on things.
And Allen drops them both. And talking about the Hornets, they really expected to make the playoffs last season, but Chris, I think they were shocked that it didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, they felt good about their free agent signings. I mean, they felt good about the draft, but coming together as one complete unit, that's easier said than done.
They get it back. They kick out to Walker. Launches it. The shot comes out. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Leading by 5. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
The putback. Can't throw down the putback. Hornets trail by 5. To the inside. Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And you can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Russell against Walker. Russell left side. Here's LeVert. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now, here's Monk. Tight defense on him. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Here's Hollis Jefferson. That one falls. Hollis Jefferson's got 5 now. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And Walker kicks to Monk. No good with the triple. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's LeVert. He can't hit that time. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine.
Now, here's Walker. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Boston.
Now, that's a nice use of the pull-up J from Walker, catching the D flat-footed and capitalizing on an easy opportunity.
Here's LeVert. To the wing on the left. Hollis Jefferson finds Fareed. Shot clock at 5. From 13, a nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
Now here's Walker. He has 5. Monk, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle, here's Fareed. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Fareed's got his first bucket of the night. Monk kicks to Walker. The rebound by the Nets.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's LeVert. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Good on the bucket. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. You played, C-Web, for a number of different teams. How did you personally measure an organization's quality?
It starts at the top. It's the commitment to winning. It's the little things, caring for players, everyone else there on the staff as people first, and then also setting the tone, letting people know that we're a winning organization. You know, I've been to some organization, and the word winning has never come up from the top brass, if you could believe it or not. So you know who wants to win. You see the intensity on the owner's face. You see the intensity on everyone's face as well. And you can tell by that passion whose foxhole you're in.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Now Napier fires from deep. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Bacon. And here is Hernan Gomez. Parker, right side. Here's Bacon. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. With some arc, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Bacon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Well, it's all about a rhythm for a player like Williams. He's effective at shooting right off the pass.
And so Napier will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, their last outing was a rough one. Have to be careful of falling in love with that 3.
Yeah, it looks good when it's going in, but they definitely force some. Overall, pretty inaccurate from out there.
And so here's Charlotte following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Bacon's shot is off. Here's Dinwiddie. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. From deep, Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Parker. No points in the game yet for him. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 6. Carroll with it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
And along with the resurgence Carroll had last season, in large part due, I think, Greg, to finally feeling healthy.
Yeah, and Carroll is quick to tell you just how hard it was for him to regain form after that knee injury. Coming back is something that each player experiences kind of in their own way. Great presence, though, on and off the floor, and really a natural leader.
Hornets trail by 9. Parker finds Williams. Here's Bacon. Three-pointer on the way. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bacon's got 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Down low. And slam dunk by Allen.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And here's Carroll. He's got 6. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Here's Bridges. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
To the inside. And he banks in the layup. Dinwiddie's got his second basket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
There's Bacon. That one a little long.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And it's Napier missing.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. There's Bacon. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Here's Dinwiddie. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Allen with it. Bridges covering. The shot by Carroll, no good. Hornets trail by 6. Now here's Parker. Pass to Bacon. Just 3 on the clock, and Charlotte again with the bucket. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. trailing by 4. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Bridges out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Parker. Then it's Williams. And it's Bacon in at the shooting guard position.
And what a career it's been for Tony Parker. 4 titles to his name, a Finals MVP, 6-time All-Star. I mean, the accolades go on and on for what is truly one of the most impressive resumes you'll see in the NBA.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. And for Tony Parker, will certainly go down as one of the greatest Spurs ever to put on a San Antonio uniform.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And it's strange to see him in any other uniform than a San Antonio Spurs. And he made a move in the offseason. And, you know, here's what he brings to this team. A lot of experience, championship pedigree, and a guy that I think could maybe help get this Hornets team over the hump.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit his stride at the NBA level. He finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, D.A., for sure. Thanks. Here's Bacon. Out to Parker. A 3-ball. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Fareed's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Kaminsky's checked in. The Hornets on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Parker kicks to Kaminsky. Back to Parker. And there's the foul. He'll go on Shabazz Napier. That's foul number 2 for him.
He better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a 3rd foul before halftime.
Russell, he's checked in for Napier. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Williams passes to Bacon. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Russell. To the paint. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Charlotte in the lead. Parker outside. Kicks it to Williams. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Down low, here's Bacon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bacon's got 14 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Dinwiddie kicks to Russell. That 3 off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Parker looking around, tries a 3. Carroll with the rebound.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, and it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. 5th best, the Nets.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Charlotte's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And the basket is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And sensing the situation, Russell with the stop and pop. Nice choice.
Parker outside. It's stolen by Davis. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Carroll. The Hornets pull it in. Williams inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Wonderful concentration from the agile Williams. He's terrific at getting whatever shot he wants down low.
Dinwiddie kicks to Russell. Fires the three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He played a very solid first quarter, and now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Parker against Russell. Parker inside. Kaminsky, the pass to Parker. 5 on the clock. Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fareed. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins. And, of course, the Hornets, 8.5 games behind them.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
And credit goes to everyone, coaches, players, front office. I mean, they've all been determined to avoid a repeat of last season. The results speak for themselves.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
You know, for years, the adage has been that, C-Web, big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches, the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make it easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Damari Carroll, and it's LeVert in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Russell. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Now Monk. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kaminsky's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the pass to Bacon. Drops in the layup for 2. Bacon's got 18 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
LeVert the pass to Fareed. Dishes it to Russell. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. Fareed, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Fareed's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it's Walker penetrating over Fareed. Shots good by Walker. He has 7.
Ooh. One of the toughest guys in the league to shatter. Walker repeatedly beats good defense.
Pass to LeVert. Shoots from 12. And yes, it's good.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Walker. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bounce pass, Russell. Fareed outside. Pass to LeVert. Walker against Russell. 5 to shoot. And Bacon pulls it down. Hornets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Again, the miss by Walker. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's LeVert. He's got 10. Gomez grabs the miss. Gomez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside, Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky.
He doesn't have the big vertical or the long arms, but Kaminsky's sheer height makes him a threat to throw it down.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handler.
So for the Nets, Allen comes in for Ed Davis. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Fareed. 8 points his last outing. Here's Bacon. Batum finds Gomez. And Allen with the block. Here's LeVert. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And Fareed has it in the corner. Hollis Jefferson passes to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Gomez grabs the miss. Gomez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Charlotte, and Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Bacon.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Here's Fareed. Napier with it. Allen trying to break free, and it's Napier missing, and it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here is Monk. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense. As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Here's LeVert. He's got 10. The pass to Napier. There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Napier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Monk kicks to Gomez. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Here's Napier on target from 13 feet. Napier's got 5 points so far.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Here's Walker, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Man, you talk about making the engine run. Kimber Walker, he's the man. Lightning quick, stronger than he looks. I mean, this man is a competitor.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
That free throw, no good. And with Walker, the effort's always there. But, Chris, so is the production.
I mean, he has some of the best handles in the game. He's going to generate offense for you. He's a good bet for 20 or more points a game, 5 to 6 assists, and provides tremendous leadership.
He hits the second from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Batum. Hollis Jefferson finds Napier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
The Hornets have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:06 left in the first half. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. He kicks to Napier. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Yep, it counts. Hollis Jefferson's got 7.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 12. Unloads from 13. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Napier. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Back to Napier. Pass to LeVert. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Tony. You guys really came out focused on the road. What was the mindset coming in?
We just try to be aggressive and try to have a good start. We know that the crowd is big here, so we just want to make sure we have a good start, and that's what we did. But only halftime. It's going to be a long game.
That's right. You got to finish the job. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They found their rhythm in the second quarter and have to be feeling good here at the break, holding on to that 4-point lead. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Oh, hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell him stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Charlotte leading by 4. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's Allen in at center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Walker with a clean look. Sinks the triple. Walker's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hornets. Russell passes to LeVert. To the middle.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Batum dishes to Monk. Walker against Russell. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
For a player who won a national championship in college and has been outstanding since coming into the NBA, Walker may still rate as one of the game's more underappreciated players.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Nets trail by 6. Here's LeVert. Misses off the right iron. Charlotte's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Batum, good.
Oh, and Batum just has astounding body control, which is what allows him to hit shots despite obvious physical contact.
Here's Russell following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Here's LeVert. 10 points for him. And good that time. LeVert's got 12.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Yeah, they'd love to get a bunch more of those in this half.
Now, here's Walker. 6-point game. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Allen. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And a moment to see numbers for Nicholas Batum. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 15 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Russell passes to LeVert. And he slams it one-handed.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
The kick out to Walker. To the inside. Outside, Batum.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Batum. Fareed finds Russell. To the paint. The pass to LeVert. Clock is at 3. It's good from long range. Now just a 3-point Charlotte lead.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Passes it to Walker. Fade away. Rebounded by the Nets.
There's a lesson for you. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
Walker. The shot from the low post is good. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, when Batum, Kevin, spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Russell kicks to Fareed. Back to Russell. Now here's Allen. Hernan Gomez covering. Here's LeVert. He's got 17. Now Monk. Pass to Walker. Kicks it to Monk. The three. Rebounded by Fareed. Fareed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Monk. Batum passes to Monk. Shot from 12. That one misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Right side, Russell. Fareed looking for an opening. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. Hornets leading by 5.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former number 2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time.
Timeout called the Nets. So for the Nets, Davis is checked in for Allen. Damari Carroll comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, and Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. Charlotte also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Bridges comes in for Monk, and Tony Parker is subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now, here is Russell. He's got 12. It's stolen by Kaminsky, and a fast break now for the Hornets. Launches a 3, and there's Bridges on the assist by Parker. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Here's Dinwiddie, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dinwiddie's got 9 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And Batum kicks to Kaminsky, stolen by Fareed. Inside, Williams with the block, and they're able to recover. Russell against Parker. Second chance shot. Russell, no luck.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players. It'll be a jump ball.
Poked away, and so here's Charlotte. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, look, the multi-talented Batum. He has all the skills. He has the strength, the length, the athleticism. I mean, for him, it's all about staying aggressive on both ends of the floor.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
Free throw good from Batum. And Chris, some people feel Batum should take over games more than he does.
Well, he certainly has the talent. But then again, every team needs great complementary pieces too, and that's what he is. You just have to decide who you want to be.
Shabazz Napier's checked in for Russell. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for the Hornets. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum.
And once he gets into a groove like that, you can just count him.
And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Nets. He kicks it to Davis. Here's Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. Excellent D there from Williams.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
To the middle. And stolen by Napier. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Parker.
And Napier is a player who took some time to find himself in the NBA. You know, LeBron touted him as his favorite player in the 2014 draft, but he played a lot of high expectations after praise early in his career.
That free throw missing. And Napier, after bouncing around, Chris, finally put things together last season.
Well, first and foremost, his shot started to fall. Now he shoots at a respectable clip and can, be a threat from outside. He's a great competitor, but he needs to be hitting his shots in order to remain a rotation player.
And the second free throw, good. Hornets leading by 9. Parker with it. He has 6. Napier passes to Dinwiddie. Knocks it loose. Batum with the steal. Baseline try. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bridges has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Napier. He has 6. It's Carroll on the wing. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Carroll's got 8 points.
And that's his role. That's where Carroll's at his best, the catch and shoot.
Parker kicks to Batum. Williams trying to break free. A shot by Batum, no good. Here's Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Carroll for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Tries it from 19. Drained for 2 points. 8 points for Tony Parker.
No, that's just too easy for Parker there. He loves getting those opportunities.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Nick Batum, a versatile swingman out of France, a solid shooter and able to create for himself and his teammates. And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Napier. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Now here's Napier. He's got 6. There's Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Carroll. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. And he lays it up and in. Carroll's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about Carroll using his size there, taking it strong inside?
Now here's Parker. Napier covering. Williams dishes to Batum. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. And that one is good. And the Hornets lead by 11.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. The feed now to Davis. Over to the left wing. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Bridges kicks to Parker. Pass to Williams. Tipped away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Fareed finds Napier. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Dinwiddie, defended by Batum. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Bridges, and another 3 for Charlotte.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out on him.
Nets trail by 11. Napier kicks to Fareed. 1:07 left in the third. Pass to Carroll. Just 5 to shoot. Over Parker. That one wide left.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Outside, Batum. Parker outside. Williams passes to Parker. That shot off. Great D that time from Davis. Brooklyn's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And how about the unselfishness of Carroll? You know, he's not hunting shots, just making winning plays.
Now here's Parker. He's got 8. There's the pass to Batum. And it's good for 2. Batum's got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
And really, Batum is so adept at draining these shots off the drive, using his speed and athletic frame to easily coast to the rim.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Hernan Gomez out there with Williams. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 slot. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from LeVert. And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Out left to the wing. Hollis Jefferson finds Allen. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets it to go. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside, Walker passes it to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Monk. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Hernan Gomez. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Walker. Down low, Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Williams comes with the double team. Here's LeVert. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. And it's LeVert missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Over Allen. And Napier pulls it down. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now here's Napier. Not a lot of room. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from LeVert.
And it's looking like he got his long-range touchback after the break. I mean, that's his second 3 of the half after none in the first.
Gomez kicks to Walker. In the corner, it's Monk. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's LeVert. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Allen surveying the D. Hollis Jefferson. Walker with some nice D.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
Monk. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
Napier passes to LeVert. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. And it's LeVert missing. Hornets leading by 6. Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. The rebound by the Nets. Hollis Jefferson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Yeah, Kevin, that's what he was thinking. Get aggressive, attack the basket, and get this game going their way.
Charlotte calls timeout. Jamari Carroll's checked in for Brooklyn. The Hornets also with a sub. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. He knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Dinwiddie.
D'Angelo Russell.
Deep 2 from Russell. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And the way they've clamped down on D has been a big factor in this run.
And Walker kicks to Gomez. Now here's Williams. The pass to Walker. 4 on the clock. Trying to get something going. They get the rebound. Here's Gomez. Misses from short range. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Walker against Russell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And just loving the attack mode here for Russell. Off the drive there, he draws the foul.
At the line for your Nets, D'Angelo Russell taking 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Yeah, not many guys entering the league impact their teams this fast. Russell is an exception.
That one drops. He ties it up. Charlotte has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Walker against Russell. Walker's shot is off.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Bounce pass, Russell. Here's LeVert. Williams with the steal. Trying to get something going. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Russell. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now Monk. He dishes it to Walker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Here's Russell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte. And so Russell hits them both. Walker with it. Kicks to Monk. And here is Kaminsky. Passes it to Monk. Looking to end the run. The long distance three is buried. And the Hornets lead by 1.
You know, you got to admire the range that this guy has. Monk just no fear when he pulls up from deep.
Batum with the steal. With some arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. LeVert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Allen outside. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Carroll. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll. And Brooklyn making a change here. Fareed is checked in. Charlotte has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Russell against Walker. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside, Walker. Over Russell. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
LeVert the pass to Russell. Shoots over Walker. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
A scoring machine right now. Russell with the shoot first mindset tonight and making it look easy.
Hernan Gomez with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Batum finds Hernan Gomez. Outside for Batum. Walker looking for an opening. Looking to get it going. The rebound by the Nets. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Walker kicks to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Batum. Outside, Walker. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Russell with the three, and the Nets another three.
Yeah, you want the momentum on your side, and Russell showing you how it's done.
Hornets trail by 3. Walker the pass to Hernangomez. He kicks it to Batum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And these big shots are ones Batum hits all the time. He is so calm in these moments.
One shot, gentlemen.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Russell's got 15 points here in the second half.
And floating it in there, the smoothness, something you've got to love about Russell's game.
Here's Walker. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Plays like this make it clear that Walker takes his responsibility of being the leader for this team seriously, just coming through in key situations with these type of baskets.
It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's Monk. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Inside, Allen finds Russell. Shoots over Walker. That shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Batum passes to Walker. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him. Now, Hernangomez. Here's Walker. Here's LeVert. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The pass to Monk. Walker against Russell. And Walker kicks to Batum. Feeds to Kaminsky. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Walker missing again.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, way beyond the arc on that play. It's the kind of shot he can make, but not necessarily the one you want.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Passes it to LeVert. From downtown. Misses the tray. Charlotte calls timeout. The score is tied at 102. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
From deep. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
So the Hornets win the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for Charlotte. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Batum outside at the 3 with Kaminsky at the 4. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5 spot. Here's LeVert. Fareed at the elbow. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte in the lead. Outside, Walker. And he makes good on the layup. Walker's got 25 points in the game.
So crafty. The 6'1" Walker is skilled at getting the space he needs.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Nets, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. 27 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Walker against Russell. And the shot goes down. Russell's got 29 in the game.
And sliding inside, under control, Russell still just scratching the surface of his full potential.
And Walker kicks to Monk. Shoots from 12. Kaminsky misses. Brooklyn trailing. Russell finds Hollis-Jefferson. The Nets working the ball around now. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
One shot, find the lanes.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Kicks it to Monk. Puts it up from 15. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all 3 levels on the floor.
Count it, good. And that's 31 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Russell. Batum for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Takes a 3. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From outside the arc, Hollis-Jefferson with the rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Russell passes to LeVert, and Fareed kicks to Russell. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And great play call. Just so often an initiator, Russell can also catch and fire.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Walker, and he makes that one. Walker's got 29.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. He kicks to Fareed. 6 to shoot. Here's LeVert, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Kemba Walker hits them both.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Russell against Walker. Up top, Russell. It's Allen on the wing. Here's LeVert. Off target from outside. Right side, Batum. Russell against Walker. Sinks it.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 3. 35 seconds left in overtime. To the left wing. Here's Monk. Second shot opportunity. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And Monk is used to that aggressive type defense, especially when he's that close to the basket. Takes pride in really taking on the teeth of the defense.
There's 21 seconds left in the first overtime. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 20 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Yeah, Greg, and I say you go for the dagger. I mean, try to get that big 3. That'll win you the game.
The tray. Can't get the 3 to fall. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
No good from three-point territory. Off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alders, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.